Hello, everybody, and welcome to Joker's Wild Watch Along. I am Lobo. Today, we got Monday Night Raw. Thank you guys for joining me. And then for last week, I had internet issues all week. Friday it just was not working for me, so I had to cancel the stream. But welcome. We have a lot of things happening here tonight on Raw. We got Asuka's return, finally, after a long time. We got Bailey, has some words from Becky. We got Liv versus Saint over in Green Bay. And we got two fatal four ways for the King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring.
The street from historic Lambeau Field, home of the NFL's Green Bay Packers. It's live on Netflix and presented by Stitch.
What up, Carlos? How you doing?
And for a second time, this man is
That's right. Gunther became champion again at the main event last week.
Is here live tonight. Well, Bailey made her shocking return.
Yes, she did. She looks great. Purple hair, black on black.
Bailey is here live. Well, Primera, Stephanie McCare has an opportunity to advance in the Queen of the Ring tournament.
Okay. Logan, that's interesting.
And the returning
Who's she talking to?
Live tonight.
Logan, that is very interesting. Asuka and Kyrie turning on Io. Who will turn first, though? Asuka or Kyrie?
Jey Uso, the opportunity to compete in a fatal four-way versus Sheamus, Rusev, and Big Bronson Reed.
Yeah, Jay was added to that King of the Ring tournament. Let me know in the comments also who you think is going to win here. Well, we're starting with Liv. Is it all Judgment Day or just Liv? Dom and Liv. We're going to start with Liv and Shane here.
Morgan with a cocky smile on her face, but she is having a rough time of it as of late over the past couple of weeks. Welcome to Monday Night Raw, everybody, live and sold out today in Green Bay, Wisconsin. I'm Michael Cole. Pat McAfee is off tonight, but I am joined back in the saddle again with my old partner, Corey Graves.
Hey, Corey.
I couldn't be any more excited to be ringside for Monday Night Raw next to you on Netflix, especially tonight with royal implications.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, last week on Monday Night Raw, the return of WWE Hall of Famer Nikki Bella, who was interrupted by one Liv Morgan.
Respect. I have a championship, and I have a man.
That cut personally.
Your man. I'm just trying to figure out who he belongs to. You or Roxanne Perez? I'm confused. Can you congratulate her for me for taking your title shot and your man?
You can say whatever you want because I'm still a champion, and all you'll ever be is a reality show diva.
Exchanging incendiary comments, Morgan
Oof, laid her out.
The trash talking would.
Did you end up going to work today, Papa?
Morgan she'll be in action later tonight against Kyrie Sane, but she gets off Raw here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday. And please make some noise for the most gorgeous man in WWE.
Dom with new tattoo. Starting with a lot of heat.
Thank you, my güerita, but
tonight is not about me. Today is all about it's all about you.
Thank you, Dominic, because respect is the exact reason why I came here to talk about tonight. You see, it seems like everyone needs reminding that this is my division. And when you talk about my division, you talk about me. You see, Nikki Bella, she had to learn the hard way last week, and now she's sitting at home, all beat up, watching me on her television, which is exactly where she should be. You guys want to know what was worse than Nikki Bella not mentioning me last week? It's the fact that Io Sky went up to her before she came out and said, "You paved the way for us all." Well, what a joke, because no one paved the way for me, especially not Nikki Bella. I paved my own
Did
way.
they fix the kinks in the system, Paco?
History-making, record-breaking, first and only 4-time women's tag team champion. You guys know what that makes me? Because I know you guys know what that makes me. That makes me the greatest women's tag team champion of all. So I'm not asking for respect anymore. I'm demanding it.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I'm demanding the rematch that I never got for the Women's World Championship. Yo, we can do things the easy way, or we can do things the hard way. The easy way was...
Yeah, she's not waiting.
Well, we'll see if Io Sky wants to do things the easy way or the hard way, because here comes the Women's World Champion. Corey, last week, Io Sky was one of those in the locker room area who greeted the great Nikki Bella, said that Nikki was a trailblazer. So many here.
And listen, I'm having a hard time understanding exactly why it ruffled so many feathers, particularly the feathers of one Liv Morgan. Io is simply being respectful about the tradition of this industry.
Crowd in Green Bay, definitely behind Io.
Do everyone a favor?
And shut up.
Shut your mouth!
Da.
All you do is whine and show disrespect. あんたいつもわがままばっかりいい加減にしろ!
Oh, what?
You disrespect Nikki Bella, and you disrespect me. If you want to fight me, I'm right here. I do want to fight you, Io, but I only want to fight you for this championship. But if you're scared to fight me because we know that I've beaten you more than any other woman in this division, then that's okay. We don't need to fight, and you can just hand me the title. I'm okay with just taking. You can totally just give it to me and I'll be cool with that. I'm not handing you anything. If you want it, you have to earn it.
There you go.
You cannot just steal it like you stole dirty Dom.
Woo!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Io,
Stole. So dirty Dom.
Just make this easy for Liv. Give her what she wants. Just like I do every single day.
Yeah, you should listen to Dominic because he's a smart man. You can just give the title a little bit shine, but then hand it off to me. I'll take it right now. Thank you. Thank you so much. You want it? Yeah.
Are you gonna hit her with it?
All right. All right, then. You can't have it.
Ooh. Drop kicking. And a kick to Liv.
Sky teaching what they're going to have some
Oh, and one for Dom.
Innocent bystander.
I went for that one.
Hell yeah.
Rio Sky, the women's world champion.
I think it's safe to say that was not the response Liv Morgan was expecting from the women's world champion.
What did she expect? Io Sky, a proud champion, was just going to
Hand it over.
the championship to Liv Morgan. Io Sky will not give away that title without a fight.
Listen, Liv Morgan made a lot of valid points tonight. She may, in the opinion of some, deserve an opportunity to become women's world champion once again. But Io Sky is going to make Liv fight.
Well, speaking of opportunities, big opportunity tonight. Final first round matchups with the men's King of the Ring and the women's Queen of the Ring tournament. Let's take a look at the bracket of the men's side of things. Remember, General Manager Adam Pearce added the former world champion Jey Uso to the mix tonight. The final spot will be decided in a fatal four-way match here on Monday Night Raw. Sheamus,
Yeah, I agree.
Steve Bronson,
Let's go,
and
Io.
main event, Jey Uso.
And then later on, we have King of the Ring tournament. Jay added to that match, that empty spot.
Look at the bracket thus far. Roxanne Perez,
Perez.
Jade Cargill, and Alexa Bliss have
I'm
all
so glad
advanced
Nia Jax did not win on Friday Night SmackDown.
And Stephanie Vaquer battles Raquel Rodriguez.
That's gonna be. Ooh, that's
And the
next.
returning Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka.
Asuka returns.
And let's not waste any time.
I'm gonna start off with Stephanie, La Primera. I think the fastest rising superstar in WWE.
The following fatal four-way is a first-round match in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Into the big rush from San Fernando, Chile, Stephanie.
La Primera. And she is sensational, Grace.
Yeah, she
Arguably
is.
the hottest superstar in the entire game, be it male or female. Can Vaquer continue her momentum into the next round of the Queen of the Ring?
We're going to find out. We also have the return of Asuka live on Netflix.
That we do.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, individual event tickets for SummerSlam at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. JETS, Jets, on Saturday, August 2nd, and Sunday, August 3rd, are on sale this Wednesday, June 18th, via Ticketmaster. Pre-sale comes your way tomorrow, June 17th. Combo tickets are on sale right now.
We got Raquel. Wait to come out. Well, lift.
Got
Yeah, things have not been going the way of good fortune, so hopefully Raquel Rodriguez can put a smile on her face tonight.
From Rio Grande Valley, Texas, representing the Judgment Day, she is one half of the women's tag team champions.
Well, Raquel made her presence felt last week here on Monday Night Raw. Fatal four-way match in a first round.
Yeah, I do have it's gonna be Asuka or Stephanie. Carlos, I think one of them is gonna pull off the win. I wouldn't be surprised that Asuka's return is with the big win.
In her own sort of way. Well, she picked up the win. Much as it's random.
But I know fan favorite, definitely Stephanie Vaquer. I'm rooting for Stephanie, but I think Asuka's gonna win.
I already heard Liv Morgan just a few moments ago deliver the mission statement to Raquel. It's crystal clear. Because when everybody's winning, everybody gets along, whether it be the Judgment Day or any other faction throughout the history of this industry. When everybody's winning, when everybody's making more money, everybody.
Ivy Niles already in the ring.
Look at the intensity etched on the face of Ivy Nile.
And here we go, the return of Asuka. So we got a new theme. It sounds like it. That she did. The Empress of Tomorrow is back.
WWE Universe, you are not ready.
Hey. Hell yeah.
Here's the return of the four-time women's world champion. Corey Asuka's been out of action for a long 13 months.
13 months for us has to have felt like multiple lifetimes to the Empress of Tomorrow, who is eager to
Stephanie
reestablish her
staring
in WWE. But with that said, the landscape is very different from that of which she
staring
was
down
13 months
Asuka.
ago.
Indeed, and Asuka has a knee brace on her left knee, underwent knee surgery, cost her a year of her career, but she's back tonight. Fatal four-way rules. First one to get pinfall submission.
That means no DQ.
No countouts. The winner will head on to the semifinals Friday night on SmackDown to take on Alexa Bliss.
Stephanie and Asuka double super kick. Jesus, oh, Raquel lands hard.
With the emphasis on temporary in these fatal four-way contests.
You know, we mentioned Roxanne Perez a bit earlier on. Roxanne's in action Friday night on
Asuka
SmackDown. And, she
and
takes
Stephanie
on
looking to lock up.
Other semifinals in the women's division. I'm sorry, that'll be next week on Monday night. Friday night on SmackDown is Bliss and the winner of this match.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't excited about the prospect of these two locking horns. Here we go, mid-ring.
Sweet cover now.
Asuka kicks at one.
Asuka returns it.
Rematch to many around the world. Both of these women are established stars in Japan. Oh, now Ivy Nile taking the fight with Stephanie Vaquer. Ivy Nile is hungry for it, yet to win a singles championship in WWE.
I'm trying to muscle Raquel down. You're right. Listen, there aren't too many women on the face of the earth you can compare to a pit bull who will take it as a compliment like Ivy Nile does.
Oh!
Look at the power of Raquel.
There's a ton of confidence as of late, dominating now. And again, this is a final first-round matchup in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Winner heads to SmackDown Friday night to take on Alexa Bliss in the semifinals. The other semifinal on Monday Night Raw next week.
Nice move, roll up to man from Steph.
Now Stephanie Vaquer is starting to pick it up, Corey.
That's by the Chilean-born superstar.
What is it that makes Stephanie so dangerous?
Oh, eat the feet. Raquel eating those feet.
She can handle her business on the mat. She can fly when necessary. She's incredibly tough, and above all, Vaquer is extremely confident. Stephanie understands just how good she is.
Stephanie with a meteor.
Dragon screw to Asuka on the bad knee.
Dragon screw, and thank goodness for Asuka. It was the
There was a good knee.
Might be time to call the doc back and look at getting the other knee done. Here comes Ivy Nile. Vaquer.
suplex by Stephanie McCann.
Oh, here we go. Your favorite and Booker T's favorite.
Not sure if you can do this.
The Devil's Kiss.
Wouldn't even try.
Vaquer with the Devil's Kiss.
Oh, Raquel broke it off.
Spoiler for the entire WWE universe.
Time and current tag team champion Raquel Rodriguez taking over. She has been a fatal four-way in her career. We're going to do something at time.
Uh-oh, now Raquel's going to eat him. Take the kiss. Uh-oh, Raquel fighting through it. Electric chair drop.
Up on her shoulders. Oscar, big kick by Rodriguez.
Here we go.
Head scissors and Raquel.
At least momentarily, now Vaquer.
Gonna do it on the apron. Uh-oh. Ooh. Everybody's favorite move right now.
Just had her face rearranged, courtesy of the Devil's Kiss from the Dark Angel. La Primera lining up Rodriguez.
Springboard crossbody. Nice.
And Asuka.
Oscar back into the mix now.
Looking for the Asuka lock. This could build trouble for Vaquer.
Got a wrestler down to the mat, wrap the legs. Vaquer fighting back though.
And it speaks to the high level of technical ability and grappling game of Stephanie Vaquer. Able to ward off the Asuka lock.
Ooh, single leg drop kick.
Delivers a kick right in the grip.
And again, you mentioned this earlier. The
To Vaquer.
now of Ivy Nile. They're taking advantage of the other two grapplers.
Yeah. I think we all do.
Opportunity. Nile has done her best.
Even the ladies. Ooh, big kick.
Didn't get all of it, however. Drives Ivy back to the ropes. Oscar.
Oh, Raquel eating it.
That time
And a hit for a roll. Nail kick out by Asuka. German. Oh, with the bridge. Nail, Asuka kicks out.
Now can't let herself get frustrated right now. Ivy understands just how close she was to advancing in this tournament. She needs to keep her foot on the gas pedal.
Yeah, Ivy Nile with a huge opportunity here.
As they go to commercial break.
Fatal four-way action in the final first-round matchup of the Queen of the Ring tournament. We're sold out tonight in Green Bay.
Here will advance the battle of Alexa Bliss in the next round. Power being stacked.
Uh-oh, Raquel with both Steph and Ivy.
Oscar now from the top rope.
Woo! Huge drop kick.
Incredible. All four women down.
But can the Empress of Tomorrow capitalize?
Massive matchup for Oscar. First one in 13 months as she delivers this missile drop kick to that first match.
That's a big bump for her first match back.
So important.
Like a lot of superstars come back, they return from an injury, and they're a little bit tentative between the ropes. We haven't seen any of that.
Asuka with the educated feet kicks to the chest.
Well-placed kicks. This is vintage Asuka here.
Oof.
Striking machine.
Royal Rumble winner, Money in the Bank contract
Ooh,
winner,
big
four-time
strike from
world
Asuka.
champion, four-time tag team champion. Asuka taking
With
the
those
front to Raquel
strikes.
Rodriguez.
Code breaker.
Level striking from the Empress of Tomorrow.
Asuka
Asuka
on the roll.
Got the code breaker back into the corner now, and Asuka with a
Spin
kick right
kick.
to the midsection. Ivy Nile suffers one as well, and Asuka's rolling. Waist lock, Nile missed wildly. Boom! Oh, big knee. Cover by Asuka.
Cover.
To advance to the semi.
Now Stephanie pulls her off.
It doesn't happen.
So who do you guys got here? Let me know in the
The
comments.
talent in the ring right now.
I'm rooting. I'm hoping
We're seeing
Raquel
on
wins,
Stephanie
but
McCare is so difficult
I think
for
Asuka's
her
gonna
to
win.
remain calm in the heat of battle.
I'm rooting for
Now
Raquel.
measuring Stephanie McCare yet again.
Mm-hmm.
Two international superstars.
Still one of the greatest of all time.
No doubt.
Stephanie McCare showing absolutely no fear. Certainly a professional respect. But this is what it's all about.
Reversal. McCare sent into the ropes. Asuka. This fires her up even more.
With all her experience, I don't know if the Dark Angels ever experienced anything quite like Asuka.
Headbutt.
Asuka still on her feet.
Oh, no fear.
Uh-oh. Oh, Asuka with the back elbow. Oh, knee
Side with the knee.
to the midsection.
And what a matchup to kick off Monday Night Raw tonight. So much on the line.
As we've got a King of the Ring fatal four-way still to
Snap
come later
suplex.
this evening.
Suplex by McCare. And Stephanie taking her time, measuring Asuka, back to her feet. Asuka in the corner, McCare up over the top, rolls through. Front kick drops Asuka. Yeah, favoring the right knee that she tweaked earlier for her.
Oh, setting her up.
Progressive double underhook by McCare has Asuka straight up.
Oh,
Down goes Asuka
double
again.
knees.
The knee given out.
Cover.
And Stephanie McCare, that slow
Ooh,
hesitation.
broken up by Ivy
Now
Nile.
looking to capitalize off of McCare's hard work, hoisting up Asuka. Here we go.
Ooh,
Asuka, Ivy Nile, coming back.
nice drop.
In the
Two.
tournament,
Ooh,
McCare breaks the
Raquel breaking it with the hard kick.
You still see Stephanie heavily favoring the right knee. Looking to muscle
She
up
might have
Ivy now,
tweaked
perhaps with
it.
the SVB backbreaker.
Yeah, something
Mm,
from last
jawbreaker.
week, and McCare now.
Ooh,
Kick
Jesus, what a super kick.
And Raquel
Ooh,
right
big
into
boot.
the big boot.
Still not out here for style points.
This is a good match so far. Oh, one-handed powerbomb. Hana stacks her. One, two, ooh. I think Asuka. Mommy. Ah, Rhea pulled Raquel. Ooh.
We didn't forget, she sure as hell.
Oh, riptide to Raquel on the outside. She's gonna do it again?
Vince Rodriguez into the ring.
Uh-oh.
Rhea's
Asuka's up.
Canadian Green Bay. But watch Asuka.
Ooh.
Asuka's
1, 2, 3. See, I kind of felt Asuka was gonna win in her return.
Raquel cost Rhea last week. Rhea cost Raquel this week. Asuka's heading to the semifinals. Friday night on SmackDown.
Good match here. First good match for her return. Great match.
Say your prayers that you are in fact ready for Asuka. Take a look at this epic Tejana bomb delivered by Rodriguez, which may have earned her entry into the next round. But Rhea Ripley would rear her head and accept revenge on Raquel Rodriguez, riptide on the floor, which allowed Asuka to capitalize with the entrance impact, hip attack, lights out Raquel. Thank you, Rhea.
And up to the ring.
Asuka, congratulations. First match back in over a year, and you won and advanced in this Queen of the Ring tournament. How do you feel? And tell me, what's the plan from here?
Ooh.
The fire!
Her contacts are trippy.
Well, it's coming up Friday night on SmackDown. The first
Ooh, Alexa Bliss and Asuka.
tournament And if
on
you're interested,
SmackDown.
Alexa Bliss and Asuka were once tag team champions together, and now they have to battle it out for a berth in the finals in the Queen of the Ring.
We got something exciting to add between the
That was a very good match.
guaranteed title opportunity that comes with it.
A little predictable on the winner, but
Well, the What's Your Story podcast
That's fine.
is hosted by WWE icon Stephanie McMahon.
There was only
who
two
represents
favorites on that
WWE every
anyways.
other week. This past week's guest is Egyptian Illusion and Chris Angel. Download What's Your Story with Stephanie McMahon on all audio platforms and watch on WWE YouTube. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our main event last week was a classic. Gunther
that was a
versus
good match
Jey
last
Uso,
week.
World Heavyweight Championship.
Let me know in the comments what you guys thought about last week's main event. Jey Uso versus Gunther for the world title.
At WrestleMania, Jey Uso tapped out Gunther. The wall has been celebrated today. Jey Uso and his son supporting him here tonight. I'm going to show you out. Championship.
It was a good match. And the exchange of sleeper holds between Jay and Gunther back and forth was a great finish to the match. I don't know if I agree with the actual winner, but
Now he's going to the sleeper. Take the WrestleMania. Now Gunther again.
yeah, it was a very good storytelling there with the back and forth sleepers.
Of the Raven Generals era. Gunther is once again World Heavyweight Champion.
A lot of kids were disappointed at that. A lot of tears.
Is the new World Heavyweight
Moonfly.
General. Gunther is here.
Oh, he's up next.
Netflix. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this Saturday, 3 o'clock Eastern, Fans and Fanatics Fest can see the
Oh.
SummerSlam press conference.
There's no
Favorite
PLE
superstars,
on
including
this
John
week.
Cena and CM Punk, among others, will be live as they get ready for the WWE's biggest event of the summer at MetLife Stadium. You can catch this on WWE's social channels. Again, the SummerSlam kickoff show Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern live from New York City. Then on Sunday at 1:30 Eastern, it's
Canelo.
Alvarez versus Terrence Crawford press conference ahead of one of the biggest boxing events of all time. Head to fanaticsfest.com to buy your
Are you gonna watch that, Paco? The Canelo Crawford
New
fight?
York City this weekend.
Judgment Day.
Let's go talk shop if you got hired.
This medical hasn't exactly prepared me for any more than I can do today.
I guess I'll go handle it myself then.
Hey, what do you got? Oh, God. What do you got? Why maybe I'm gonna go to my AJ Styles? Because I thought you knew the main thing with not the high times. Yeah,
Finn
but,
and
you know,
AJ.
AJ's been breathing down my neck, coming after my title, and, you know, just take care of him, and then next week you can go back to the tag title. Promise.
Yeah, Sean, don't worry. I'll be out there tonight to get you back and make sure everything goes smooth, all right?
Actually, Finn, You were supposed to take care of AJ Styles a couple of weeks ago. So I think it's best if you stay back and think out.
Okay. A fight for power.
I think you're right. I think I should stay back here and hold down the fort. But I think you should be out there watching JB's back. And you make sure everything goes smooth.
Alright, and if you're in, let's go. Let's go.
That's easy. Hey, look out. I want to go on Labels. That's what they're going to bring, right?
Thanks, Finn.
And you know,
No, not next weekend. It's this weekend. The
I
fight.
know Liv said she wants to handle things herself. Yeah, I got me, baby. Come with me.
Raquel don't like Finn. Oh, the ring general, the new world champion, Gunther.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, now you're smiles. Now you're all smiles. Oh, Gunther.
Corey Gunther tapped out the Jey Uso at WrestleMania. He was embarrassed and humiliated by that. It stuck in his craw for 2 straight months. And he did what he
Talk about
promised he was gonna do
for
last week.
El Bautismo.
I'm gonna recommend you don't bring those facts up any longer because unlike your other partner, I'm not gonna cover your ass.
I didn't think you would.
Gunther
Unlike
has
your other
vowed
partner.
to restore the World Heavyweight Championship to its sacred status. We are seeing the ring general at his finest. Sure, there was a few-month rough patch, but Gunther endured and is now back at the top of the mountain where he so belongs.
He did say on social media that it was clear to him that Jey Uso doesn't have what it takes. He said, I am on top of the world. As long as I lace up my boots, that's where you can find me.
The best professional wrestler on the planet Earth.
Therefore, I'm impressed each and every time this man's in the ring.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to the church part, but definitely be there after.
It just looks right, doesn't it?
Get some fireworks. That blue light.
Celebration befit of the new World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, you're not going to the church? Yeah, I'm not. But I'm not much of church either. Even if I did go, I was gonna wait outside. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not about church things. As Gunther is here with the world title again.
At WrestleMania,
You tapped out.
little guys, I'm man enough to admit that at WrestleMania,
Oh, that's right. You said.
Jey Uso was the better man.
You said you might work that
He was
Saturday,
the
right?
better man for one night. Because on every other single night, I am untouchable. And I heard all the rumors, I heard all the chatter about what's next for me. No. Definitely not that guy. I cussed him out in front of his family. He learned his lesson.
Rumor has it Goldberg might come out.
I care about the reality. The reality is that Seth Rollins holds the Money in the Bank contract. And I got what he wants.
That's right, Seth.
So, Seth,
can cash in whenever.
Let me talk directly to you.
Yep.
A few weeks ago, you said to me, when I win your World Heavyweight Championship back, I'm the target. So, well, since I'm a target, I want to make it very easy for you. I am right here.
Okay.
Don't waste no more time.
Goldberg. Shit, I didn't get a picture of it so I could put up. But Goldberg is here. It was rumored. Let me see if I can get a quick one here. It looks like it's Goldberg and Gunther at SummerSlam. Hell. Goldberg. Why does Gunther look like he saw a ghost?
Thank you. Don't be confused, Gunther. It's all good. It's all good. Because tonight is your night.
Okay.
Tonight, I'm here to celebrate you winning the World Heavyweight Championship because I've been there before. I understand how proud you must feel. So, congratulations. Just wanted to put a little note on tonight and tell you how proud I am. You know what, though? One thing, before I go, a few months ago, you started something with me and my family in Atlanta, Georgia.
Uh-oh.
And I am going to make sure that I end it in Atlanta, Georgia. July the 12th.
SummerSlam.
Your
Next.
because you're oh yeah. Champ.
Gunther doesn't want a piece of that. Let's go.
July 12th is 3 weeks from Saturday. Saturday night's main event. And it's only appropriate.
Oh, is that the main event? Okay.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we digest all of this, we want to tell you that up next, AJ
We got AJ Styles and JD.
Presented by Catch.
Woo.
Hey, what do you want to talk about? The podcast, hosted by the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, features sit-down conversations with superstars and legends about never-before-heard stories and career-defining moments while enjoying their favorite cocktail from Weekly American Vodka. Cody's guest this week, Damian Priest. New episodes are available every Wednesday on WWE's YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. And I'll tell you what I want to talk about, what just happened moments ago right here on Raw. The 12 main event. You're mine.
Hell yeah.
Well, we can now confirm it has been made official. July 12th, Atlanta, Georgia, Saturday night's main event. The ring general, the world heavyweight champion Gunther, will defend his title
All right.
against the
July
WWE
12th.
Hall of Famer, the one and only Goldberg. And ladies and gentlemen, you have an opportunity to experience the nonstop excitement in Atlanta at both Saturday night's main event.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if
with on location, the
Goldberg
official
will
fan
win.
hospitality
If he
of
does win, it'll be
WWE.
a quick match. A few moves, him wins. But he's going to lose it almost immediately back.
On Sunday's Evolution, find your package at onlocationext.com/WWE.
Or they could use this to JD McDonough to introduce his son into the wrestling world, as he is in college, I believe, playing football.
Goldberg returns and he's gunning for the ring general. Goldberg, a current Hall of Famer. No doubt this man is a future Hall of Famer.
What up, JD?
From Kingsville, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the phenomenal JoJerz.
There's so much to talk about in this matchup tonight. First, let's talk about AJ Styles.
Who do you guys got here? Let me know in the comments. AJ Styles or JD McDonough?
He ran his mouth to Styles a number of times, and now AJ Styles is gunning for him. So what does Dominic do? He asked the Judgment Day to do a dirty look for him. First Finn Balor and outside JD McDonough. Why run with it through at all if they won't watch your back for you? Dom had the Intercontinental Champion simply doing what's expected of any group. Yeah, but since Dominic Mysterio won the Intercontinental Championship, he has rarely, if ever, helped out the members of the Judgment Day. But as soon as he needs help, oh boy, he's out here to help JD McDonough tonight. Oh, would you listen to yourself? Do you have any idea how physically demanding the life of Dominic Mysterio is, competing and defending the Intercontinental Championship against the best in the world? Making sure that Liv Morgan is content and satisfied all the time. It's a full-time gig for Dirty Dom. I saw him in the barber chair today. I don't understand what Josh was doing because Dominic still has a full head of hair. Now getting lined up, keeping that mustache tight, microphone. AJ Styles, JD McDonough. First
AJ Styles, 100%.
One-on-one.
I don't think JD will get anything really done here.
WWE champion, but two world-class mat technicians. AJ Styles with the experience advantage. But JD McDonough, despite all of your incessant jokes about the size of his cranium, is a threat. A true force to be reckoned with in this game. An unbelievably skilled wrestler. Yeah, no doubt about that. And just a tremendous heart resilience as well. Back in December, nasty crash onto our announce table, and we thought his career was over. And he come back and
Sorry about that.
at a high level here.
Gotta do some editing live here.
World Tag Team Champion, and mentioned that he and Finn Balor
Roll up?
would
Nope.
love to win back the gold, currently held by the New Day. I think the future is extremely bright for JD McDonough, despite the fact that he was dealt a up-hand card by light. Shoulders down,
Cover.
and a kick out. Flip. And now JD McDonough going to stack up AJ.
Oh, still roll up.
Kick out here.
Kick out, nice.
JD thought he was born with the skull of a Minecraft character. And look at this head scissor escape by McDonough. And McDonough now in control. AJ Styles beat Chad Gable last week in a classic matchup on Monday Night Raw. A nice bridge.
Double bridge.
By McDonough, at least momentarily. Now you see that oversized cranium to balance himself and help him get out of that predicament into a
crucifix.
nope. AJ turns things around.
Looking for a Styles Clash.
About a Styles Clash. JD sensed it coming and got how to dodge in a hurry. I will talk about AJ Styles as the WWE Universe begins to sing along. Styles truly is a timeless competitor. And AJ's been very open and honest recently that there might not be a lot of time left in his career. So Styles wants to make absolutely certain that his last few years, however long that one may be, is at the top of the game.
Well, that's one of the things that Dominic is preying on as well. The age of AJ Styles. He's so fun at it. Kind of an old man. Getting even gonna maybe a premature celebrate. Yeah, and that's a full class act that Dominic is.
What is wrong with Dirty Dom applauding his Judgment Day stablemate? He was simply cheering on J.D. McDonough for a job well done.
That's what he said about AJ Styles. It's also the way that he's treating the spotlight.
Looking for the calf crusher.
Trying to wrestle him down the mat. Made him do a calf crusher here. Styles turns it around and now tries to lock it in and does.
McDonough in a world of trouble, scrambling, trying to reach the bottom rope.
AJ pulls him back to the center of the ring.
And Pete's nice technical move there.
Styles maintaining the pressure on his calf crusher submission.
And look at Dominic forcing the rope toward his partner. And
Dominic just been a little off balance, trying to sturdy himself.
Oh, that's what it is. That's what Sean Bennett catching on the
Can I
act.
just say what a great guy Dirty Dom happens to be? I saw him at the airport last night, and the first thing he did was come up and wish me a happy Father's Day. Said he'd been jealous his entire life. He'd never been able to celebrate.
Well, I know that he didn't wish his dad a happy Father's Day.
Nope.
He wished him for something.
Uh-oh. Dom distracting AJ.
This is a mistake by Styles. Taking his eye off the ball. The eyes.
Ooh. Nice move by McDonough. Flying over the barricade.
Now you're going to tell me Dominic sacrificed himself, too.
Great point.
I have to give Dominic Mysterio credit. It was because of his actions moments ago that turned this match around for J.D. McDonough, his Judgment Day stablemate.
What's today? June 15th. I'm going to write this down because you just gave Dom credit.
So I also have a question about the Judgment Day, and you've been watching, Corey. This whole Finn Balor situation. Is he trying to do good by the Judgment Day, or is he trying to drive a wedge in the group?
Listen, I think there's a lot of turmoil.
JD stepping on the hair of AJ Styles,
trying to do their own thing
stretching him up.
which sometimes can come at the cost of the unit. You've got Dirty Dom, the reigning Intercontinental Champion. Everybody should be stoked about that. Unfortunately, for a superstar the caliber of Finn Balor, that may mean less opportunity. That's why it's of the utmost importance for J.D. McDonough to come out here,
JD
get the
being
job
dirty
done
here.
with AJ Styles, and then the Judgment Day as a unit can move forward.
Roxanne Perez has not been welcomed with open arms by some members of Judgment Day. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez.
Doing it. Oh, kick by AJ.
Bring her around.
Roxanne Perez is a world-class competitor. She's a great addition to any faction.
Oof.
Just so happens to be.
Classic AJ.
Clothesline by Styles. And now
The sliding form.
And this is what I talk about when I say AJ Styles.
AJ Styles now getting in control.
Immune to aging. Just moving forward at the same speed, the same pace as.
Oh, fireman's carry neckbreaker. Cover. 1, 2. Nail kick out by JD.
Years. A deep cut for him.
Styles thought he had J.D. McDonough.
AJ taking his time, surveying the situation.
Yeah. Yeah, Roxanne. Not pretty.
There are very
Very
few
hot.
situations, if any, left in this game that AJ Styles
And
has.
very talented as well. For
And
I
here's the
think she's like
problem.
23 and she started when she was 16. Very talented wrestler as well. Suplex. Ooh, brainbuster. Cover. 1, 2. There, AJ Styles kicks out.
Cut you off because we were about a half a second away from Dominic not having
Roxanne
any
will be a
problem. Thank
future
JD McDonough
world
and his hell
champion for the women's division.
It nearly put Styles down for
So is Stephanie and so is Julia.
You keep running.
At least I believe so.
At great length about the pitbull mentality of AJ Styles and why AJ has made it to the pinnacle of this industry on multiple occasions.
You know, McDonough's one of those guys, Corey, that we just feel is on the cusp of a breakout at some point.
I completely agree with you. And I think coming back after the injury that McDonough sustained is a clean slate, a fresh opportunity. You can see physically he's in perhaps the best shape of his career. JD just needs to chip the ball his way once, and if he capitalizes, it could be a very, very bright future. Win over Styles would propel him to big heights if he can pull that off tonight. Very big if, however.
Going for a superplex.
Looking for a superplex off the top turnbuckle. This could end it for Styles, but AJ going to keep fighting. McDonough trying to balance himself. Back down to the mat. And Styles been through a lot in this matchup. Not sure what AJ's. AJ got hung up, perhaps pulled something that caught himself in the top rope. AJ taking a second to reposition.
Dominic got
Styles
distracting AJ.
Distraction there once again by the Intercontinental Champion. Speaks to how cagey and crafty Dom can be. And JD McDonough looking to take advantage.
Rope through.
Take down my Styles.
Went for that Styles clash. Ooh. AJ Styles trying to get Dom to get in the ring, but he ain't do shit. Pele kick on Dom.
Set up and over to the outside.
And then Finn. AJ holding that IC championship.
Dominic Mysterio cannot run forever. AJ would love to get another crack at being a two-time Intercontinental Champion. A crystal ball for the Judgment Day.
Looks like they're going to attack him.
Dom looking to have some sort of attack.
JD, Finn,
JD
and Dom.
Surrounded. Here they come.
And AJ runs out of there.
The Judgment Day.
And he's still holding on to the IC championship.
Sometime down the road. 100% feeling well, would love to experience the Intercontinental Gold yet again. Take you back to the closing moments of this. AJ Styles ripping McDonough off the
I do see that as well, Carlos. I do think, I don't know if it'll be their first title match, but I think eventually he can.
To the rescue of the Intercontinental Champion. AJ Styles on a roll.
As we go backstage with Sheamus
What's the brush? Family.
and Alpha Academy.
Bulldozer Buddy, how is doing?
Doing good. Be back soon. But big match tonight. How you feeling? And from one bet to another, take care of Rusev for us.
No problem, Maddie. You just need some tough love, you know? Time to bully the bully.
Sheamus!
Okay, shit.
Kick his ass.
All right, Tozawa. Ooh, that's next. Nope, that is the main event most likely.
Sheamus looking to become a repeat King of the Ring winner. This matchup tonight. Meanwhile, Bailey returned for the first time being taken out before WrestleMania. Those two continue to argue.
Yeah, they have not been on the same page in a while.
Well, WrestleMania is headed back to Las Vegas. Experience the non-stop excitement of WrestleMania 42 with our location, the official fan hospitality partner of WWE. Unrivaled access, unmatched service, and unforgettable experiences. Find your package at onlocationexp.com/WWE. Monday Night Raw, sold out.
It's not going on tonight.
Green Bay, Wisconsin, live on Netflix and presented by
Snickers.
We are live from the Resch Center, which just so happens to be next door to the legendary Lambeau Field. And here representing the Green Bay Packers, safety Evan Williams. With his beautiful championship rep in Green Bay in Title Town here on Monday Night Raw.
All right, we got Bailey. Has some words for the man, which I believe that match will happen either Saturday night main event or Night of Champions, possibly.
Speaking of titles, this woman was supposed to have a tag team championship match in WrestleMania, but it never happened. Because just before the show shows, Becky Lynch attacked
Bailey looking in great shape right now.
Bailey will be out of action for 2 months. I think it's safe to say that Bailey has spent the last few weeks seething about what happened during WrestleMania season. It's unfortunately my story to tell. Bailey is here, she is live, and I have a feeling we're about to hear exactly what's on the role model's mind. He returned last week with an attack on Becky Lynch. Spoke to Bailey a bit earlier today. He said, "You ain't seen nothing yet." And then she actually spoke to you. She did. But then she realized it wasn't you, and she stopped.
Bailey with the new tattoo on her right tricep.
It feels so amazing to be back. I miss you guys so much. But we do have. I hear you guys trying to sing. All right, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Let's go Bailey chance.
All right, you guys all know the classic quote, you don't know what you have till it's gone. But in this case, every time I step into this ring, I know exactly what I have. I know exactly what it feels like to step in here, and I don't take it for granted. I don't take those chants for granted. I don't take you guys singing my song for granted, because every single time I get an opportunity to be in front of you guys, I revel in it. It's what I was born to do. This is what's most important to me. This is what I put my heart and my soul into every single night. And 2 months ago, I was stripped of an opportunity. I was robbed of a WrestleMania match. I was robbed of an opportunity to go after the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, a division that I hold near and dear to my heart. But luckily for me, I don't come in here day in and day out, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, every single day, losing sleep, putting my body on the line just for one night. I don't do it for the big moments. I don't do it for the championship. I don't do it only for WrestleMania. I do it for nights like tonight, for people like you. So Becky Lynch.
Here we go. Night of Champions. Saturday night main event.
If you think
Next
you
week.
taking me out for WrestleMania hurt me, if you think it broke me, I want you to know that you're wrong. That it healed me, Becky. That it made me better, Becky. That it made me stronger. Now, I may have said in the past, hell, even right up to WrestleMania, how much it bothers me, how much you've been a chip on my shoulder, that you've always just been 2 steps ahead. You've always been just 2 rungs ahead, right up there, but I could never quite make it there. Yeah, that ate at me, Becky. But you know what? I'm climbing that ladder, Becky, and I'm coming straight for you, and I'm knocking you down, and I'm taking everything that you took from me. So you better get your ass out here right now.
All right, calling her out now.
Power and passion and fired up, Bill.
No, come on.
Tonight.
There we go.
Short on passion, hasn't been over an abundance this evening. Here comes the man.
Oh, what a heel job for Becky. In Green Bay, comes out with Chicago Bear gear.
And she is indeed the Women's Intercontinental Champion, albeit in controversial fashion. She knocked off Lyra Valkyria for the championship. Smart look on the face of Becky Lynch, holding the Intercontinental Championship high above her head for the world to see.
And Green Bay chanting Bears still suck.
Maybe the last time. I've always been a chip on your shoulder. I've always been a chip on your shoulder. You and me were the same. We were never meant to be the top of this business, but you accept being second fiddle. I don't. Much like the Packers. You would always rather have your group of little friends than your legacy. I would always prefer to have my legacy than a group of fake-ass friends.
Legacy? You want to talk about legacy, Becky? I've built a legacy. I'm a future Hall of Famer if I do say so myself, right, Michael Cole? That's right. I've built my legacy, and I'm so confident in my legacy that I don't mind help bringing along the locker room with me. I don't mind bringing people that need help.
Okay, yeah, the people, you fight for the people, I used to fight for the people, but the people stopped fighting for me, so I stopped fighting for the people. Hey, here's the secret, the people stopped fighting for you, too. You want to know the proof? When I took you out of WrestleMania and I walked out down that road, nobody gave a damn about you. Nobody cared that you weren't there. They all cheered for me, didn't you?
You hear yourself? You sound like an idiot. Everybody can see it here. These people can see it here. You're so insecure, Becky. You are so worried about what they think. You took a whole year off, and you were so worried whether they would boo you or whether they would cheer you that you had to take me out. You didn't know if they were going to care if you came back. You had to be a surprise. You took me out, and 24 hours later, it still didn't sit right with you. You probably couldn't sleep. Then you had to take out
Lyra too, because you couldn't hack it if they were going to boo you or cheered for that too, didn't they? Yeah, they cheered for that too. Becky, do you even remember what it feels like to have to fight for everything, to have to fight for opportunities like WrestleMania, to have to fight for opportunities for a championship? Do you remember that? Or is your head too far up your ass? And you just don't know what it's like anymore. No, actually, I don't. I don't remember what it's like. Do you remember what gold feels like?
2 years ago, she did, when she won the women's title.
I don't actually. Why don't you remind me, Becky? Huh? Why don't you remind me? Get over here. Step to me, huh? Step to me, huh? Oh, yeah, okay. I'm not gonna turn my back. Why don't you remind me what gold feels like? I ain't gonna turn my back to you, because you're sneaky. But okay, you want a little match? You can have a little match, but not in Green Bay.
Of course not.
And not for my title. See you in Columbus.
Oh, slapped her. Bailey takes her out.
Well, Corey, from where I sit, Bailey made a lot of sense. Becky seems delusional. Perhaps she's losing confidence. Perhaps she's trying to prove to herself that she belongs to where she is at this point in her career. I fully agree with you, Cole. From what we just heard from Bailey, that is a woman who cares about this, who loves this, who will fight for the last breath for this. Becky used to be that. Bailey is. Becky's going to take this from Frankie and sent back to her own Captain Kelly.
Excuse me.
Jay Uso and Jay.
Oh, Jay's here.
Champion. So tell me, how important is tonight's King of Ring match?
It's very important, Captain. Very important. I won my first heavyweight championship from him. I got his respect. He won the championship back from me. He got my respect. So as far as I take it, it's 1-1. He can look past Seth Rollins. He can look past Goldberg. But we're going to run it back, Captain. You know what I'm saying? If that means going to King of the Ring tournament to get back my World Heavyweight Championship, say less. 4 letters, 1 word.
Jey Uso is focused.
Rusev.
Needs to go through that man, Bronson Reed, and Sheamus. Rusev is ready. It's our main event. It's the final next matchup in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament tonight.
Is that next? Nope, still not yet. Oh, Kyrie saying versus Liv.
Kyrie saying that missed a number of months earlier this year due to injury. He's returned in the best shape of her career, she said, and she's been on quite the hot streak. Kyrie Sane's in action
Up
against
next.
Liv Morgan live on Netflix. Woo. Ladies and gentlemen, this Saturday at 3 o'clock Eastern, fans at Fanatics Fest can see the SummerSlam press conference where their favorite superstars, including John Cena and CM Punk, among others, will be live as they get ready for WWE's biggest event of the summer at MetLife Stadium. You can catch the SummerSlam kickoff either live in person or by watching on the WWE social media channels. And then on Sunday at 1:30 Eastern, it's the Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Crawford press conference ahead of one of the biggest boxing events of all time. Head to fanaticsfest.com.
Hey, Buckle, the fight is on Sunday, not Saturday.
In New York City.
Ooh. We got SmackDown
AJ.
GM.
Thank you for returning this in a timely fashion. Make sure that it gets back to Dirty Dom. But I have some good news. You have an opportunity to get this back permanently because it's been made official. Night of Champions is AJ Styles versus Dominic Mysterio.
Okay. AJ and Dom and Night of Champions.
Bailey, listen, I heard what Becky had to say. Been made official. But I've added a little twist. See, the way I see it, at WrestleMania, Becky took a title match from you, so the way I see it, you're owed a title match. So next week, it's Bailey versus Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship.
Okay, that's next week.
Hey, Bailey.
Lyra.
Oh, welcome back. And congratulations, I guess.
Yeah, thanks. Look, I'm just trying to do what's best for me. And I'm sorry I didn't get back to your text messages or your calls. Like, that was a really rough 2 months. I wasn't getting back to anybody. Like, it's nothing personal, I promise.
No, I get it. It's not personal. You're just doing what's best for you. And just know if you win that title, I'll do what's best for me.
She's coming for you if you win.
Well, two major news notes there, Corey. First, you heard Bailey and Becky Lynch next week live in Columbus, Ohio for the
We
Women's
got
Intercontinental
Zayn
Championship.
and
The
Liv.
week from Saturday
Let me know in the
Night
comments
It
who
will
you
be
think is gonna
AJ
win.
Styles, Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship. Not well done
Kyrie
by Nick Aldis, but now we've got
or
Kyrie
Liv.
Sane one-on-one with Liv Morgan.
I'm
You and I were
rooting
talking
for
earlier about how Liv
Kyrie
Morgan
Sane.
doesn't necessarily seem to be herself recently.
But I
Liv
have
has
a
got
feeling Liv
lot
is gonna
on her
win.
plate, perhaps a little too much. This
Liv's shoulder?
well, an injury or something? I think so. Referee Jessica Carr, Kyrie Sane looks on. Liv may have injured her shoulder. And I believe our doctor is going to head over now and check on Liv
Already?
Morgan. Listen, this could speak to the point I was about to make. I mean, again, let's take a look at what happened here. Kyrie Sane, takedown by Sane. Ooh, the right shoulder.
Did that dislocate?
Liv might have dislocated her shoulder. Yeah. Well, we're going to find out. Doctor's over there with her now.
She might have landed awkward.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here live on Monday Night Raw. Unfortunate situation moments ago in the match between Liv Morgan and Kyrie Sane. It seemed to be, Corey, a normal takedown by Kyrie Sane. It's just the way that Liv Morgan landed.
Certainly not something we would generally consider high risk, but here's another look in slow motion. Kyrie with the single leg takedown. And watch Liv Morgan's right arm, particularly her elbow and shoulder area.
Yeah.
A punch. And all Liv was trying to do was protect herself. This is standard procedure for any sports entertainer. This is a normal reaction from Liv Morgan trying to protect herself, and unfortunately her body just appears to have given out on her in this instance. Again, Kyrie Sane going to earn the victory through the Liv's inability to finish the match.
First move of the match, Liv injured.
Yeah, you saw medical personnel helping Liv with the back. She was favoring her right arm. Hopefully we'll get an update on Liv here in the next couple of minutes on Monday Night Raw. We had talked about it as well. It's been a rough go for Liv over the past couple of months. Of course, she missed some time. Ruby came back, had some issues within the Judgment Day, and then tonight, obviously, an unfortunate injury for Liv.
The life of a WWE superstar is full time. The travels, the training, the in-ring, the out-of-the-ring experience. Liv Morgan has thrived and loves that lifestyle. Unfortunately, sometimes your body has other plans.
Yeah, including traveling halfway across the world, which we're going to do a week from Saturday. And one of the feature matchups, of course, is John Cena versus CM Punk for the undisputed WWE Championship. This thing really came to a head last week on Monday Night Raw.
You are all spineless keyboard warriors. Limited time. I told you when we started, 36 days. And if you want to accomplish something, use your voice and send me competition. Because the way I see it, everyone you have cheated.
Yeah, Carlos, she was taken down and it looked like she injured her elbow or her shoulder.
I have a lot.
Might have been
of
just
things
wear and
I
tear
wanna
that
get
just
off
happened.
my chest.
And then look, nothing
You
crazy,
mad
not a
because
crazy
the
move,
establishment picked
not
you,
a
but
crazy
the people
bump,
never did?
but wear and tear.
That title has
One little thing
corrupted
could
you.
injure you.
By my count, you've got 18 dates left. Of what little respect I had for you, I'll leave it up to you as to which one of those dates I take this off your shoulder. You'll say that date is tonight, right here, right now. Let's do it. Not tonight. We're gonna do it at Night of Champions. That was in your court, hero.
Oh my God. I just thought of something for Night of Champions, Paco.
I use CM Punk's rebellious nature.
John Cena, Punk, WWE Championship. Who hates
Punk really wants to
Punk
admit
more than Seth Rollins?
to admit to himself
Comes in, cashes in, and steals it away from CM Punk.
Here's the truth.
I love it.
You can't beat me. When I'm at my best, you never could. I'm gonna ruin wrestling. I'm gonna take the strap and leave. Hey, you sound like CM Punk. I won the title. I left with the title. You're trying to follow in my footsteps. You couldn't stop me. You think challenging me at Night of Champions is gonna stop me?
What do you think about that, Paco? That idea of
You are
John Cena
so am I.
and CM Punk for the
You
title,
are the goat that I will
and then
spit
Seth
roast and
cashes
sacrifice
in
to the gods
just so
of wrestling.
CM Punk doesn't
You
win.
can't see me. I see through you. And I always have. And that's the truth. Well, ladies and gentlemen, a week from Saturday, 8 o'clock local time, 1 Eastern, 10 a.m. on the West Coast. It has been 13 years since these two men have been involved in a matchup with a championship on the line.
Night of
John
Champions,
Cena
2 weeks from
is
Saturday.
the last great champion.
It's going to be at 11 a.m.
WWE Championship
start time.
against the Second City Saints DM.
I'll be watching it. You said you're going camping, right, Paco?
Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, Night of Champions. But before we get to Riyadh, let's take a look at what goes down this coming Friday on SmackDown.
All right,
Cena
one-on-one.
once again have his hands full.
R-Truth versus Cena.
The entire
Ron
wrestling
Killing,
world
take off
at Money in
R-Truth.
the Bank
It's Ron
by
Killing.
reappearing and attacking Cena. None other than R-Truth. We'll go one-on-one with John Cena. That takes place this coming Friday night on SmackDown. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we mentioned moments ago, Liv Morgan was injured in her match with Kyrie Sane, helped to the back by medical personnel. We can tell you now that it appears that Liv suffered a dislocated shoulder in that matchup.
She dislocated her shoulder.
Morgan, we know it's a high-risk business. Every night, every competitor who steps in the ring puts their body at risk. That's what you deliver.
Yeah, stay tuned to WWE social media channel stuff. The latest on Liv Morgan. Meanwhile, let's head to the back and Kathy Kelly.
Thanks so much, Cole. Yeah, everyone
Sami
is talking about
Zayn.
this King of the Ring tournament, and I'm here with Sami Zayn. Sami, congratulations on your victory last week. You're moving forward in this tournament, but this Friday you face Randy Orton. So talk to me. Tell me how you're feeling.
I don't know, Kathy. I feel like I've talked about the World Championship so much lately and what it means to me, and now somehow the opportunity's here. You know, and look, I've had the chance a few times in my career to challenge for the World Championship, but I don't know, something about this time just feels different.
Oh, this is so disturbing.
Oh, cross.
Different. There's absolutely nothing different about this. You know,
I love it.
You know you're an insane person, right? You know what an insane person does? They do the exact same thing every day, expecting a different result. Let me explain to you what's going to happen. You're going to go to Friday Night SmackDown, and you're going to compete against one of the most diabolical people this business has ever seen. A guy who knows how to win, the Viper, Randy Orton. And then you're going to lose. And he's going to go on to become a 15-time world champion. And then you are going to stay at zero. You think I'm crazy? Yeah.
You know what I think you are? I think you're a coward.
Oh.
I think you hide back here and you talk and you hide in the shadows and you work, you talk in riddles. Why? You don't go out there because maybe all the big talk that you do, when you go out there, maybe you can't back it up. Maybe you don't have the courage to talk a big game, and maybe you fall on your face and you don't have the courage to go back out there. Because trust me, I've talked a big game. I've gone out there and I've lost, and I've had the courage to pick myself back up and go out there again. Can you say the same? I didn't think so. So I'm done listening to you talk. You understand me? Right now, my focus is the King of the Ring. That's my priority. But I'm telling you right now, the second that's done, I am going to Adam Pearce. And you and me, we're going to have this match once and for all.
The smile on Cross. Yeet. Here's for the main event. Yeet. It's time for the main event.
Oh, you better take it easy. We don't need another injury. I've been standing here.
And we go for the King of the Ring Fatal 4-Way. Sheamus, Rusev, Bronson Reed, and Jay Uso. Let me know in the comments who you guys got. I think Jay's gonna win this one. It's time for what, Paco?
I think we're going to see exactly what Jey Uso is made of when it comes to mental fortitude. You're talking about getting back on the horse, about having a short memory, forgetting the loss to Gunther. That's what Jay's going to have to do because he's going to have
that main event last week
but it could eventually
great.
Lead to what Jay wants most. Another opportunity to become
Story.
world heavyweight champion once again.
You talk about Uso and Gunther? I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a rematch. I think this is the Fatal 4-Way King of the Ring tournament first round.
You got a lot better since the last time you were here. Good practicing. I give it to you. Jey Uso with an opportunity to head to the semifinals. Sheamus, Rusev, Big Bronson Reed stand in his way. It's live on Netflix.
I think it'll happen eventually. I think I don't know who's going to win King of the Ring, to be honest with you.
You guys want to do a little swap?
All right, we're going to take a break. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The presidents are trying to kill us!
Wait, what?
Yeah, time for President's Day weekend.
Welcome, everybody, to my Uncle Frank's old hunting cabin.
Strange things lurk in the woods.
Who's out there?
There is a bunch of them, ready to slit our throats.
I saw them. Lincoln, Washington, they're all dead.
The leaders of the free world have returned for a lethal lesson in American history.
Who the hell are you?
I'm James K. Polk.
Who?
Why did you summon John Wilkes Booth?
Let's bring a leg.
Whoa.
How could he not know who I was? He was writing an essay on me. I'm fighting back.
Maybe you should rethink fighting back.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
I mean, you are the movie buff.
President's Day ever.
Booth, you dick! I was in the middle of something. Just like I was in the middle of that play.
Oh, please, I wasn't even in that play. How good could it be? Welcome back to JoJerz Wellside Watch Along, as we're back here on Monday Night Raw. Green Bay. Carlos, yeah, if he wins the tournament, I think so. It looks like gonna be a tough tournament. Cody advanced, Randy advanced, and last week Sammy advanced, so it looks like Jay is probably gonna advance here.
Championship match in the women's division. Let's defend the title against a passionate and emotional Bailey.
And that'll be a great semifinals there.
Queen of the ring,
Sammy Owen, Cody J.
There is a storm headed to Columbus.
Semifinals.
Jade Cargill.
Next Monday, Jade Cargill and Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez. And also,
hopefully she advances.
Matchup on the men's side of things. Cody Rhodes, who's advanced, will take on the winner of our next matchup. It'll either be Sheamus, Rusev, Bronson Reed, or main event Jey Uso.
Let's go.
Who is already in the ring. He's been unique throughout the commercial break, getting set for our main event match tonight. I want to remind everyone that Sam Roberts and Megan Morant dive into everything. Monday Night Raw and WWE on Raw Recap. Brought to you by Fanatics, available every Tuesday at WWE YouTube and all audio platforms wherever you get your podcasts daily. A special guest on Raw Recap.
Rusev. Let me know in the comments who you guys got. Rusev, Sheamus, Bronson Reed, or the former world champion Jey Uso.
The man who claims he will save superstars from themselves. Rusev has returned to WWE with a vengeance. An extremely different Rusev than the man I knew many years back at FCW when we were in developmental together. Rusev physically in the best shape of his career. And to your point, Rusev views himself as something of a guiding light in the locker room. Says he wants to teach the locker room to learn from his mistakes, looking to save superstars before they destroy themselves. Looking to intimidate Jey Uso then. Individual event tickets for SummerSlam at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey on Saturday, August 2nd. Sunday, August 3rd are on sale this Wednesday. June 18th via Ticketmaster. Resale is tomorrow, June 17th. Combo tickets are on sale right now. Not sure if I can do this justice, but
Sheamus. It's fight night.
it's fight night.
Jesus, he reflects the light. He's so cool.
You know, there's only been one man in history who has been crowned king of the ring on 2 different occasions. That is the Hall of Famer, Bret the Hitman Hart, from back in the 1990s. Sheamus won the King of the Ring in 2010. Corey, he wants to become only the second man to win 2 times King of the Ring.
Sheamus in much better shape than when he returned.
Crown can bring to your career, but here we see 2 longtime friends turned bitter rivals in Sheamus and Rusev. Rusev told me earlier today, when he needed Sheamus most, Sheamus left him in the dark. Sheamus turned his back, as Rusev said he was lost in the abyss. And Sheamus said, Rusev, it's about time you man up and earn your mistakes. Own your choices. For the last time that these 2 men were in the same match was 6 years ago at WrestleMania 35, but they haven't been opponents in a decade. Talking League of Nations days. Yes.
Big Bronson Reed. With the Money in the Bank being held by Heyman. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Carlos. He's definitely not in the best shape of his life. But that spear, Jesus, Braun Breaker's an animal.
The notorious hothead would hit a BFT on Braun Breaker, dropping Breaker last Monday. But Breaker and Reed did not forget. Mess with this duo at your own peril. Hellacious spear by Breaker, which opened the door for the Viper to advance in the King of the Ring tournament. So LA Knight cost Braun Breaker an opportunity to advance last week. Then they cost LA Knight an opportunity to advance this past Friday night. You saw Randy Orton with that match on Friday, so this is how things look right now.
A lot of big men in this match. And Jey, he's also a big man.
Monday, Cody Rhodes defends against the winner in this matchup in the other semifinal. Tonight on the menu, the Big E special. I hope they reinforce the ring. This thing's got more beef than a Brazilian steakhouse. Sheamus sent to the outside, courtesy of Big Bronson Reed. Sheamus takes out Reed at the knees. And I know it's a newfound alliance, but let's be honest with ourselves. The fact that Big Bronson Reed is now taking orders from both Seth Rollins and the Wild Man Paul Heyman, if that is not one of the scariest alliances you could conceive,
Jey has his torso wrapped up from the last couple of weeks.
Due to a tsunami from Bronson Reed a couple of weeks back, and then of course the attack by Gunther.
Low bridge, Rusev goes over.
Jey Uso lost his world title. Right hand by Rusev on the ear of Jey Uso. Here comes Big Bronson Reed. Yeah, they are still. Look at this. These two
big beefy men going at it.
This is a fatal 4-way rules. First man to gain pinfall submission. Still the limit advances to the semifinals. No count out. Still disqualification.
Jey gonna fly. Taking out Rusev.
Who is going to advance the semifinals for the King of the Ring?
As Fatal 4-Way continues, do we go to break? Yeah, we're going to take a break. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.
are trying to kill us!
Wait, what?
Yeah, time for President's Day weekend.
Welcome everybody to my Uncle Frank's old hunting cabin.
Strange things lurk in the woods.
Who's out there?
There is a bunch of them, ready to slit our throats.
I saw them. Lincoln, Washington, they're all dead.
The leaders of the free world have returned for a lethal lesson in American history.
Who the hell are you?
I'm James K. Polk.
Who?
Why did you summon John Wilkes Booth?
It's Big Leg.
Whoa. How could he not know who I was? He was writing an essay on me. I'm fighting back.
Maybe you should rethink fighting back.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean? I mean, you are the movie buff.
Worst President's Day ever.
Booth, you dick! I was in the middle of something. Just like I was in the middle of that play.
Oh, please, I wasn't even in that play. How good could it be?
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to JoJerz Worldside Watch Runners. We're back here on Raw with that fatal four-way first round of the King of the Ring. Jay and Reed going at it.
Surround himself with talent. You've known Paul Heyman.
Yep, good kick from Jay. Caught him in the arm.
Anything. He may pivot. He may shift.
Sheamus eating a super kick. So does Rusev. Rusev doesn't go down. Ooh, a second one. Ooh.
Talked during his entrance about the fact that Rusev is in perhaps the best physical condition of his career. Got a little leaner, just as muscular, just as strong as ever, but now quicker than ever before. But Big Bronson Reed gets a taste of a steel ring post, courtesy of the Celtic.
Remember, no DQ here in this fatal four-way. Ooh, Sheamus.
Because then Big Bronson Reed will go after the heavyweight title of Rumble, something else to change the
Uh-oh. Sheamus creeping up behind Bronson. Uh-oh. Hey, what's up, Marina? How you doing? Sheamus beating the hell out of Bronson Reed. Ooh, and eats a super kick.
Wow.
From Jay as he's returning back to the... Ooh, eats the barricade. Jesus. Yeah, might have. Jay is the only one standing. So...
Oh. I mean, clobbered James, so ran him over. Not pretty. Big man using his entire body as a battering ram to flatten the main event Jay. And now these long time
Sheamus, Rusev in the ring alone.
Sheamus has never beaten Rusev in a matchup. Rusev blames Sheamus for some of the darkest days of his career, and Sheamus said, "Suck it
Why
up.
those faces,
Say
guys?
own your mistakes."
Sheamus, Rusev. Ooh, there we go. Trading off.
Simmering for weeks. I probably moved. Sheamus back to the rope. Look at Sheamus down to the floor. Sheamus misses wildly. Looks at him.
Spin kick from Rusev.
Man the side of Rusev. Look at the intensity on the face. United States.
Ooh, eats a big boo.
By the Celtic Warrior.
Scoop slam.
Sheamus staring in the eyes of his adversary. Rusev returning the stare.
Oof.
And these two men just beat the hell out of one another. You ain't kidding. There's some live rounds going back and forth right now.
Just clubbing blows from both Rusev and Sheamus. Ooh, and Bronson Reed taking both of them down.
Bronson Reed just.
And Sheamus and Rusev not giving a damn. Still going at it. Oof. Now both of them go down. Oof. Barely gets that boot up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Caught. Power slam. Ooh. As this continues,
Attention fans, get
we're gonna go to break. Do not go anywhere.
The presidents are trying to kill us!
Wait, what?
Yeah, time for President's Day weekend.
Welcome everybody to my Uncle Frank's old hunting cabin.
Strange things lurk in the woods.
Who's out there?
There is a bunch of them, ready to slit our throats.
I saw them. Lincoln, Washington, they're all dead.
The leaders of the free world have returned for a lethal lesson in American history.
Who the hell are you?
I'm James K. Polk.
Who? Why did you summon John Wilkes Booth?
It's been a leg.
Whoa.
How could he not know who I was? He was writing an essay on me. I'm fighting back.
Maybe you should rethink fighting back.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
I mean, you are the movie buff.
Worst President's Day ever.
Booth, you dick! I was in the middle of something. Just like I was in the middle of that play.
Oh, please, I wasn't even in that play. How good could it be?
Welcome back to Joker's Wildside Watch Along. We're back here Monday Night Raw at that main event Fatal 4-Way of King of the Ring tournament, first round.
I just had Rusev deposited into my lap.
Jay and Sheamus in the ring alone. They want tables.
First man against pinfall submission to for the semifinals next Monday night against Cody Rhodes right here on Monday Night Raw.
Both of them going at it.
Now Sheamus, Jey Uso battling it out.
Uh-oh.
Jay trying to hang on to. Now he's going to set
Uh-oh.
up. Put the feet to the back. I'm not sure that James those insides can take this. You're right about that. You already know that Jay's ribs are banged up, the extent of which we aren't entirely certain.
Ooh.
James on the count. He always wants to make sure.
Oh, backbreaker. To Jay.
Now big Bronson Reed. He just headbutted Sheamus in the chest. And Sheamus just rocked like a stone. Man, just a freak of nature. This 330-pound Bronson Reed. This could be the beginning of the end for the Celtic Warrior and his fatal four-way. Think about that, Cole.
Sheamus picking up Bronson Reed. Uh-oh. He got him. Ooh, white nose to big Bronson Reed cover. Ooh, Ned barely kicks out.
Blew through referee Ron Tapana to get the Sheamus.
Uh-oh.
Trying to capitalize on it.
Uranagi on Sheamus onto Reed.
Rusev standing strong. It could be seconds away from advancing in the King of the Ring tournament. And Rusev has been so dominant in this match. Indeed it is.
Ooh, Rusev eats a super kick. Reed eats a super kick. Sheamus eats a super kick.
Here, Will, on this
Uso party here.
Uso. We've got his eye blocked on a downed Rusev.
Ooh, Rusev catches him. Ooh, big kick. Catches.
And Rusev.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A camel clutch accolade on Jay. Oops. Is he gonna pass out? Ooh, a big knee to Rusev. Another one to Bronson Reed. Ooh, and a side kick. And a bro kick to Reed. Uh-oh, senton.
You are dealing with
tsunami coming. Onto Sheamus. Ooh. Cover. Ooh. Jay barely gets on time to break it up.
Tsunamis. The matchup continues.
Heyman pointing at Jay to hit him with the tsunami.
From the field in this one, here comes the main event.
Ooh, spear. Spear Bronson. Going for the splash. Oh, Braun Breaker interferes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, LA Knight coming. I can feel it. Oh no, it's Sami Zayn fighting Bronson Reed. Braun Breaker. Jesus. Uh-oh. Braun eats the post. Oh, Haluva kick. Uh-oh, catches him. Throw him. Oof! Over the announce table. Alright, you psycho. Shit. Oh, Penta. Oh, takes out Braun Breaker. No DQ here. Bronson Reed looking for a Samoan drop. Oh no. Burning Hammer or Death Valley Driver to Uso. Reed and LA Knight. What a main event so far. Super kick. Spear. Jay going up. Oof. Going for another one.
the ring. Usos blocks.
Cover. And Jay advances, as we all thought. The smile on LA Knight.
What an insane sequence of events for the right to advance in the King of the Ring tournament. Hats off, kudos, congratulations. The main event, Jey Uso, for surviving.
Uh-oh. Seth Rollins. Yes, he is.
Green Breaker wasting no time making the entire roster enemies.
That's right.
Uso is a sitting duck. Jey Uso gets everything he had in that matchup to somehow pull off a miracle win, and now Jey Uso can't even defend himself.
Oh, Cody. Cody runs in for the save. Woo. Seth is pissed. I want this. People want this. And Seth just walks away.
As Cody come to the aid, as long time friend to start tag team partner from the tag camps together. Main event Jey Uso recovering. Now things get interesting for these two. Semi-finals are set. Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso.
What a main event here for Monday Night Raw.
Well, Rollins and company have created many enemies. And it's a great question story. Who was going something coming down the pipe. But now we focus
All
on
right, next week,
Columbus.
Cody and Jay are going to go at it for
First, you're going to have to put it
the
aside.
King of the Ring tournament.
WWE champion versus the former world heavyweight champion, former tag team championship partner. A matchup laden with gold.
Let me know what you thought about the show. The main event was great. Hope Liv Morgan gets better quickly. Sucks for anybody that gets in the ring. It could happen to anybody, any day, through any bump. Hopefully she's better soon. Remember to like and subscribe. I've been Logan. This was Joker's Wild Side. Watch along. See you next time.